The reality is that intercepting a supersonic ballistic missile hurling through the sky is anything but simple, let alone foolproof. For starters, how far and how fast a missile can go varies widely. There's short range, medium range, intermediate range, then of course, the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, or ICBM. The system protecting the continental U.S. is called Ground-Based Mid-Course Defense. It has 44 interceptors in Alaska and California, a track record that might keep you up at night. In 18 test launches since 1999, target missiles have been hit only 10 times. What's the problem? A tough target. The systems aim to destroy ICBMs, which fly far higher and faster than lower range missiles. Experts say it's like trying to hit a bullet with a bullet, but a bullet traveling 20 times the speed of sound, 3 times higher than the International Space Station. The task is further complicated by the flurry of debris released when the nuclear warhead separates from the rest of the missile in space. Differentiating the warhead from the debris in the threat cloud is difficult. Experts say even a newer nuclear power like North Korea is capable of using decoys or multiple missiles to confuse the system. And against advanced ICBMs from China or Russia, it wouldn't stand a chance. Might not inspire confidence, but right now, it's the only system protecting the U.S.
This shows North Korea can now launch a missile that puts every single American city in its range. That's because while North Korea had previously fired 2 intercontinental ballistic missiles, this one went higher than the others. Shot off the west coast of North Korea, flew 2,800 miles into space for a total of 50 minutes. That's 10 times out of the orbit of NASA's space station before falling just 280 miles off the shores of Japan. That led Vice President Mike Pence just a few moments ago in a speech to warn Pyongyang not to test this American president and this American military.
The Kim regime in North Korea would do well not to test the resolve of this president. Of the armed forces of the United States of America. As President Trump said today, we will take care of the situation.
You mentioned North Korea tested another intercontinental ballistic missile Tuesday. The move comes 1 week after President Trump declared North Korea a state sponsor of terrorism.
The missile was fired from a mobile launcher just north of the capital of Pyongyang and flew for more than 50 minutes, climbing more than 2,300 miles into space before splashing down in the Sea of Japan. Because it was fired at such a high angle, the missile was never a threat to the United States. But calculations done by David Wright of the Union of Concerned Scientists showed that had it been fired on a standard trajectory, it could have traveled 8,100 miles, far enough to reach Washington, D.C. or anywhere else in the U.S.
Korea's provocative test, the first of its kind since September, shows Kim Jong-un has reignited his ambitious weapons program. U.S., South Korean, and Japanese military officials say today's launch was of an intercontinental ballistic missile, the most powerful rocket the rogue nation has, one capable of entering space and striking its enemies from thousands of miles away. Sources say it flew east off the North Korean coast and was in the air for about 50 minutes. It traveled about 620 miles, reaching a higher altitude than Kim Jong-un's major ICBM test in July, and splashed down inside Japan's exclusive economic zone, the waters off Japan's coasts where it has the right to fish and explore. Despite repeated pressure from the president and a recent diplomatic mission by China, Kim Jong-un has made it clear he is not backing down. Instead, the North Koreans have been accelerating every aspect of their weapons programs, testing a massive hydrogen bomb in September, fine-tuning their rocket fuels and engines, and honing their targeting and guidance systems. The U.S. believes Kim and his generals could be able to place a miniaturized warhead on top of a missile sometime next year. And experts say they're just a couple of steps away from demonstrating a full-fledged capability to hit the continental U.S. with a nuclear-tipped missile.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is vowing to complete the building of his nuclear force. Newly released photos and images show this week's launch of a ballistic missile, which the North claims can reach anywhere on the U.S. mainland. Now, photos also show Kim Jong-un and his soldiers celebrating. State Department officials are now saying in addition to most new sanctions, the U.S. will work to seize more ships legally carrying goods into North Korea.
Now that South Korea has concluded the missile wasn't entirely useless, it's not only the shape, the missile appears to have two engines rather than one.
South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said on Thursday that the recent ballistic missile launched by North Korea seems to be a newly developed intercontinental ballistic missile.
After initial analysis, we believe the Hwasong-15 is a new type of ICBM.
The assessment comes as the North released photos stating that it was a new and more powerful ICBM. After analyzing the photos, the JC has concluded that there is a clear difference between Hwasong-14 and Hwasong-15.
There are clear differences in the appearance of the Hwasong-15's warhead, a connection part between the first and second stage of the missile, and overall size.
Unlike the Hwasong-14, which had one engine, experts say the Hwasong-15 was two engines.
The picture shows that there are two engine nozzles and there are two engines attached.
The Hwasong-15 warhead is relatively round, while the Hwasong-14 is sharp. Many experts say the round warhead could mean the regime might be developing a multiple re-entry vehicle, which would make it difficult to intercept.
The multiple re-entry vehicle could mount several warheads, and one missile can have the same effect as 10. From North Korea's perspective, it's a very attractive weapon.
The expert believes that if North Korea fully develops its miniaturized warhead, the Hwasong-15 could mount at least 3 nuclear bombs.
The pictures and video were shown overnight on North Korean state television. Experts say the video shows a major advance in technology and threat. The missile appears to be significantly wider than previous versions. After yesterday's test, North Korea said the missile is a new nuclear-capable weapon that could reach the continental U.S. Emergency meetings have been called at the UN.
Confirmation now that this was a North Korean intercontinental ballistic missile that was launched a little after 1:15 Eastern Time today. It launched from the western side of the country and landed in the Sea of Japan, traveling about 1,000 kilometers. That may sound kind of short for an ICBM. Those are generally a missile that would travel somewhere around 3,000 or more nautical miles. Of course, 1,000 kilometers is closer to about 550 nautical miles. What we don't yet know, though, is how high up, how far in the sky, and potentially up into space this missile traveled. But the assessment is they have to, the Pentagon, the U.S. military has to assume that North Korea has the capability of launching an ICBM that could hit the United States and of having a nuclear warhead that is miniaturized to the point that they could marry it up with that ballistic missile.
And some of you have reported a missile was launched a while ago from North Korea. I will only tell you that we will take care of it. We have General Madison with us and a discussion on hitting a situation that we will handle.
Alright, Shalom. Alright, first and foremost, I'd like to get all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kukakodash. Alright, and I'd like to say salute, I'd like to say peace and blessings to the elect, and I say double honors to the elders first. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. Alright, that brought this truth through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And double honors to the elders. You know what I'm saying? So once I say it again, double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. You know, that rule well once again. And peace and salutation to the elect that's pushing this word, truth and sincerity. Alright. Now you just seen the video. It says U.S. can't intercept incoming North Korea nuclear ballistic missiles, ICBMs. So Kim Jong-un, he's basically sending ahead of threats to America, man. That he's gonna send missiles on this place, man. Not just Korea, you got Russia, you got Iran, especially Iran. All right, and you got other other countries as well. Syria, you got Africa, you know what I'm saying? You got all these different nations. Got India. But the main countries that is highlighted is North Korea and Russia. Mainly North Korea because, you know, Kim Jong Un, you know what I'm saying? He testing his nuclear missiles all the time. So no further ado. All right. I like to get into some scriptures that prove that the Lord is behind all this, man. He behind all this World War III. It's gonna be a thermonuclear war, man. And it's in the scriptures, man. All right, the thermonuclear missiles. Talk about the thermonuclear missiles in the scriptures. Something that the church don't teach, man. All right. So I'm gonna get to the scriptures real quick. And it's prophecy. No. This is Isaiah 54:16. It said, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire." All right, the smith is a scientist, man. All right, the Lord has put the spirit on these scientists that created the missiles, man. You know, that created, you know what I'm saying, the different chemicals they put together, you know, coals, you know, nitro and all that stuff, man. All right. So it say the Lord, he said, "Behold, I have created the smith." All right, that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. And that's talking about the thermonuclear missiles, man. And that's a waster. Let's go to waster. Goes back to the Hebrew word shakaf, means to destroy, corrupt, or go to ruin, decay. All right. To spoil, ruin, to pervert, corrupt, deal, corruptly, morally. All right. So the Lord created, you know what I'm saying, the waster to destroy. All right. The ruin. Okay. He created the spoil to destroy. All right. All right. So basically, the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai put the spirit on these smart scientists, man. Just, you know, these scientists in these labs, man, to create the thermonuclear fire, man. You know, this all from the intelligence of the Most High, man. All right. I'm gonna read it again. It say, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire." So, if you know about smith, and they use, you know what I'm saying, they blow the fire to create blow the coals in the fire, you know what I'm saying, to create the instrument, man. And the instrument is the missiles for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. And this the Lord saying this, man. All right. So the Lord put the spirit on the prophets to write this down, man, because this prophecy already happened. Okay, he already said that that the Lord is going to create the missiles, the thermonuclear fire. All right, in the science lab. Okay, big science laboratories and stuff like that, man. So the Lord put the spirit on these scientists. You know what I'm saying? These high intelligence scientists. You know what I'm saying? The Lord put the spirit on these scientists to create the missiles, man. Okay. Go to Luke. Let's go to Luke. Alright, I'm going to go to Luke chapter 12, verse 49. Yahushua, he said this. He said, I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? So Yahushua is gonna be a part of this too, man. He's gonna be a part of the thermonuclear war with his chariots. He's gonna put fire on top of fire, man. Destroy the wicked, destroy America. Period. All right. He said, I am come to send fire on the earth. And what's that fire, man? Thermonuclear missiles. And the fire and the chariots and the laser beams and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's gonna return while the missiles been shot off, man. He's gonna return and fight, and his angels gonna come and fight as well. Okay? He say, I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? The Lord said, where he gonna be when his fire gonna be already kindled, man? He's gonna be in the middle of the battle. Okay? That's what's gonna happen, man. He's gonna be in the middle of the battle, man. All right. So basically, man, this prophecy ain't came to pass yet, so it's gonna come to pass, man. And this is something the church don't teach, man. Okay? Because we in these last days, this 2018, man, we're in the time of prophecy right now, man. Okay? Let's go to 2 Peter. No, yeah, 2 Peter. Is it 2 Peter? Let me see. Yeah, 2 Peter. Chapter 3, verse 10. It says, but the day of the Most High will come as a thief in the night, in which, because you never know, the Lord's going to come, man, because you got to understand the signs. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not going to actually tell you when he's actually coming. You got to understand the signs when he's coming, man. That's why you got to be circumspect of what's going on, man. All right. You say, but the day of the Most High will come as a thief in the night. So basically, you never know when or how he's coming, man. So that's best for us brothers, those Akim that's pushing his word. All right. Stay in the spirit, man. All right. You say, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. All right. So it's going to be a great noise in the time of the ICBM missiles when they hit America, man. Because it's going to be at least 200 million of them, if I'm not mistaken. That's in the book of Revelation. So it's going to be 200 million missiles hitting this place, man. Okay. It say, and the elements shall melt. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put that in the description box too. That scripture in Revelation. It say, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. And the Lord, basically the elements that you see around you in America, everything's gonna melt, man. People made of elements, these buildings made of elements, man. All these animals made of elements. You know what I'm saying? Everything you see or do is an element, man. All right. Water. He's gonna melt everything, man. He's gonna refresh this earth. Does this earth need cleansed, man? Because it's too much wickedness going on. It's like in the time of Noah. You know what I'm saying? You say dust with violence cover the earth. Okay. Because it's a lot of violence on this earth. That's why the Lord got to cleanse this place with fire, man. Okay. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And you see that movie, Terminator 2, where Sarah O'Connor got caught in that thermonuclear fire, and that's what's finna happen, man. That's exactly what's finna happen. And for those that scoff and talk shit, saying, oh y'all, you GMS movies go, you GMS people. He said GMS always go off movies. No, motherfucker. These elites know what's finna take place in these last days, man. You know what I'm saying? They read the scriptures, man. They know the scriptures. They don't know how to break it down like that, but they know. They take bits and pieces of the scriptures and put it in movies, man. They know what's finna fucking happen, man. Okay? They say, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. What do fervent heat mean, man? Let's see what it is. Goes back to the Greek word kausu, to burn up, set fire, to suffer with fervent burning. All right? Fervent burning. It say, shall melt with fervent burning. Heat. So this gonna be America gonna be fervent burn, man. Okay, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So everything that was built up and everything, you know what I'm saying, that was created in America is gonna be burnt up, man. All right, you know what I'm saying. So these other nations, man, they plan on pressing that button real soon, man. All right, because all these prophecies got to come to pass first, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't martial law yet. All right, it ain't the RFID chip didn't hit yet. Well, it's here, but it ain't mandatory yet. But it's around the corner, man. Okay. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. Okay, so everything's gonna melt, man. Everything's gonna suck in itself, man. Okay. What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So basically, man, you know, us brothers gotta stay in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay doing the work of the Lord, man. Okay. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. All these things that you see. And all these things, all these different elements and stuff, all that's gonna be dissolved, man. When these missiles hit, man. Okay. It say, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? It say, looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High. So us men, you know, great millstone, man. Us men in the Lord, man, looking for the hasten of the day, man. Can't wait till this fucking place be destroyed. Okay. You know, so the elect looking for the Lord to come back. That's why we hasten the day, man. They say looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay, so basically, when all the missiles hit, and it's gonna burn Babylon up, man. And this was gonna happen. Say, nevertheless, we according to His promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So basically, when these missiles hit and it burn up everything, man. All right, when Yahushua come back. After the missiles hit, the elect gonna be saved, and basically, you know, the elect, you know what I'm saying, the 144,000 is gonna bring righteousness on this earth, man. Also, it's gonna be slaves too. Esau gonna be into slavery, so that's what's gonna happen, man. So for right now, we gotta keep pushing, man. All right. So yeah, the Lord finna come back, man, with hella judgment and wrath, man. Alright. Let's go to Revelation chapter 18 and 10. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, the mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So Babylon is America, okay? For those that don't know, Babylon consider America, man, okay? Babylon goes back to the Hebrew word babal, means confusion, man, because everything you see in this motherfucker is confusing, man. You got transgenders, you got faggots, you got lesbians, you got dykes, okay? You got niggas turning to bitches, you got women turning to masculine. You know what I'm saying? This place is backwards as hell, man. Alright? This is Babylon. It's all confusion, man. You got kids. You got kids bad as hell. You got kids talking back to their parents and shit. You got kids killing their parents, man. You got women out here walking around like sluts. You know what I'm saying? You got women fucking everything it move around this motherfucker. Okay? That's why it's Babylon, man. This is a confused state. This is a confused way of life, man. Alright? And America is based on confusion. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, the mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So the Lord's going to destroy this place in 1 hour. And you know how many years this place been built? Through blood, sweat, and tears, man. Through slavery and shit, man. 400 years. Damn near 500 years, if I'm not mistaken. So the Lord's going to destroy this place in 1 hour through thermonuclear fire, man. All right. So 1 hour ain't gonna take long. All right. 45 minutes. That's all the Lord needs. 45 minutes, man. It ain't gonna take long for this place to get fucked up. Okay. Let's go to 1 Peter. What's that? 1 Peter, chapter 4. Salakia 4 and 17. It says, this is 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17. It says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. You Israelites, you know what I'm saying? You jakes, man. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? Destruction. All right, destruction. Because majority of our people gonna get caught up in this thermonuclear fire too. They're gonna burn up, man. All right, they're gonna get caught in this thermonuclear warfare too, man, and make it so fucked up. Excuse my language, but make it so bad, man. Most of our people don't know what's going on, man. They're busy on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and motherfucking Snapchat, and all that, man. And then they're not tuning in what's gonna happen, man. They don't know North Korea is bound to launch missiles over here, man. Okay, but you tell them about it, they're gonna think you crazy and shit, man. But I won't put it past Jake. Some Jakes know, most majority of Jake don't know, man. Okay? So majority of people don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Our people really don't consider, okay, what's gonna happen, man, because the Lord is turning it up, man. He's bringing hella judgment on this place, man. Any shape, form, or fashion, man. Because I'm giving the insight what's gonna go down, man, because the Lord is basically finna open up on America shortly, man. Okay? Because when 144,000 be sealed, the Lord finna open up a can of worms. Because once he do that, it's over. All right? They say, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them be that obey not the gospel, the good news, man, of the Most High? So we be out here, week in and week out prophesying the downfall of this place, man, and we having overformed shows prophesying the downfall of this place, man, and what's finna come to pass. But y'all don't obey not the gospel. Y'all don't obey the word Yahweh Shema Shai. So basically, judgment is gonna begin at you niggas. Okay? It said, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, what shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So the elect gonna scarcely be saved, because when the thermonuclear fire be shot off, man, we're gonna see the fire coming through this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Lord's willing, we are the elect, man. Lord's willing, I'm the elect. All right. So it says, what shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? They're gonna appear in the fire. They're gonna get burnt the hell up, man. Okay. Not obeying, not the gospel. You know what I'm saying? The good news, man. All right. So that's what's coming. That's what's gonna come to pass through prophecy. All right. It says, let's go to Revelations. Revelations 15:2. It said, Revelation chapter 15 verse 2. He said, and I saw, as it were, the sea of glass mingled with fire. Guess what? When these missiles hit, man, all these buildings that's built up, man, glass and fire is gonna be hitting you Babylonians, man, hitting you people, man, at the same time. That's the worst feeling to be in, man. And I can imagine, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, who was them? The elect. All right, the ones that pushed the word, the ones that was diligent, and over his image. Okay, which is the mark of the beast, his image. You know what I'm saying? Which is Caesar Borgia. All right, and over his mark and over the number of his name. Stand on the sea of glass, having harps of the Most High. So, man, the elect will get beamed up when the thermonuclear fire come. The Lord gonna beam the elect up, man, and they're gonna watch this place burn, man, through the sea of glass, which is the chariots, man. Okay. The elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3 gonna be saved, man. And these chariots, they're gonna look through the glass and watch this place burn, man. Watch this place go into shit, go down to the drain. Okay. All right, go into shambles. All right. So it says, I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. So when this fire comes, the thermonuclear fire hit, it's gonna be glass mingled with fire, man. It's because understand this. America got major cities like Chicago, Los Angeles, and New York. Okay, and these other cities too. Seattle, you know what I'm saying, Dallas, or so forth, okay? And all these buildings made of glass. The windows are glass. And you got the concrete. You got the metal inside the concrete that hold up the skyscrapers. All that's gonna melt. All that's gonna fall upon the people. The Lord's gonna come back with hella judgment. All right. It says, mingle with fire, them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and that's talking about the elect, the ones that was diligent, and over his image and over his mark. Okay, and over the number of his name, the ones that didn't take the mark, the ones that didn't take the RFID chip. All right, standing on the sea of glass, having harps of the Most High. So basically, man, the elect gonna be playing music while y'all getting fucked up down there, man. Looking through the sea of glass, which is the chariots, playing harp music while y'all getting fucked up, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. Okay? Because the Lord is not playing, because he coming back with hella wrath and judgment, man. Okay? Let me see if I get the last scripture before I close on out. that's basically it. You know. So with that, man, I like to say I'm gonna put the last scripture down at the description box. Okay, it says 200 million missiles gonna be shot on America. But I could have wrote that down. I couldn't find it, but I'm gonna put it in the description box. But so with that, man, I'll just say Kahaloy, how about Shemau Shai Bahashim with Kwakadash. Alright, salutations and peace and salutations to the Akin, man, and double honors to the elders, man. They're pushing this word in truth, sincerity, man. Shalom.